Whoever I'm speaking to on today, you are considered a very hard worker. When people see you, they always see you working. When people see you, they always see you smiling. When people see you, they always see you encouraging other people. Whoever I'm speaking to, you may be even a janitor. You may be known as a person that clean up around the church. You may be known as a person that wash cars. Whoever you are, wherever you go, not only are you hardworking, but you bring a light about you, and people know you for that. And because people know you for that, they consider you to be a person that's of wealth. Even if you don't have it physically, financially, whatever it is, your spirit is abundant, and they know you as a person that works extremely hard for what you want. But whoever I'm speaking to, you have gone through a season where maybe you took a leap of faith on something or someone. Maybe you invested in something or someone. Maybe you invested your time, your attention, your love in something or someone, and that put you in a state of confusion. I said diffusion. I don't even know what that meant, but it puts you in a state where you felt like you were losing. Even though you had gone through this season, or even though you know your character is abundant, you know you're supposed to be a specific way. God created you that way, and you are that person. But whatever happened, you took that leap of faith. You did whatever, connected to whatever. You ended up in a position where you did not have what you thought you needed. You did not have what you used to have. You did not have all your possessions, or even your spirit may have been broken down because of whatever you experienced. Can I tell you something, baby love? You're going to bounce back from that. But I had to put that out there so that you will know this is possibly for you. This will not resonate for everybody, but whoever it is, you're known to be a hard worker. You're meant to be that. God created you to be that so that you could be a light to everybody else. But something happened where you ended up being in a situation that was unfavorable to you. And so now you're looking around and you're trying to figure out, how are you going to bounce back from what happened to you? How are you going to bounce back from the divorce? How are you going to bounce back from getting fired from this job that you've been on for years and years and years, and you loved it? You created a family there for yourself, and all of a sudden they said they can't keep you no more and you gotta go. All of a sudden now the marriage is starting to look a little shaky, and you don't understand why, because all this time you've been working. You thought everything was good. Now all of a sudden they hit you with the left field that they don't want to be with you no more. And so it puts you in a state of feeling like you will never come up out of what was. But I want to come and encourage you on today and tell you that, baby, you are rising above the ashes. You are rising above the chaos. You are rising above people talking about you. You are rising above their opinions. Whoever you are, people have talked about you because you were there at one point on this level of what looked like superiority, what looked like boss, what looked like somebody who knew what they were doing and had it all together. Now you're looking around, and the same individuals that put you on the pedestal are the same ones that's breaking you down. Same ones talking about you. Same ones laughing at you. Same ones act like they don't have nothing to give you, when you were the one who had the cups, who had the money, who had the abundance, and you were willing to give these same individuals. And now that the tables have turned, you feel like there's nobody that you can call upon. That's usually how it goes when people see you as a strong individual. It's hard for people to pour into your cup. It's hard for people to love you. It's hard for people to actually listen to you because they feel like you already strong. You already got it together. You don't need no love. You don't need no hug. You don't need no opinion. You already got all what you need. You don't need any of that. So they constantly overlook you. They feel like the strong person never needs somebody else to be a little bit stronger for them. People constantly pull on you, ride your back, ask you for things, but you can never reach out your hand. You can never pick up your phone and lean on their shoulder when you need somebody to cry on. You can't do it because they see you as a person of strength. They see you as a person of power. They see you as someone who got it all together. So now you feel like maybe that you're in this pit. You got to still hold up this facade, or you got to hold up this image. And right now you just don't feel like doing it. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're tired. You're tired, and I get it. You're tired of being there for everybody. You're tired of putting on the smile. You're tired of saying, yes, I'll take this person, this place, that place. You're tired. And because you're so loving, so kind, so giving, you want to be everybody's friend, or you want everybody to feel welcome, or whatever it is, you keep showing up. Even while you're tired. Even while you need to be encouraged. Even while you need to be loved on. You keep showing up. And I won't tell you to stop showing up, but what I will tell you is that this is a season now for you to start loving on you, pouring in your cup, because you already had it at one season, and then the moment you got broken down, or the moment God released you from whatever, and then all of a sudden you didn't have it, the people scattered. And now you're probably looking around and you a solo dolo. But as long as you were skinning and grinning and giving and doing the absolute most, you had a crowd around you. But baby, this season is a solo season, but not only that, it's an eagle season. You're going to see just how strong you are, just how powerful you are, just how anointed you are, just who God has called you to be. The only way you can do that is if you move the other people from around you. The leechers, the doubters, the naysayers, the snakes who sit back and secretly talk about you, laugh at you when you do something that's so minor that looks like a failure to them. They love that for you. They love it for you. But again, you're rising above the ashes. You're rising above their doubt. You're rising above the chaos. You're rising above that heartache. So even with your little bit, baby, you still got the light over your head, on your feet, on your forehead, coming out of your mouth and your ears, wherever you go. Your spirit may be broken, but that light is still there. Don't let anybody dim that light and take that completely from you and drain you and make you feel like you're never going to do better. Because they saw you at one season and you were living it up, baby. Doing good. Doing good. Now all of a sudden you don't have it like that and don't nobody have nothing to say to you. But this is a season where you need to show people this ain't that, and I can do it without you. It's a me and God show, and no matter what you do or say, I'm still going to rise. I'm still going to prosper. I'm still going to be loved, even if it's not from somebody from the outside. Baby, I'm going to love myself down. I'm going to love me down. You are rising above the chaos, the ashes, whatever it is that happened to you, whatever leap of faith you took, whatever you decided to plant your seeds in, whatever happened. You still have a light about you. There's still more for you. There's still abundance for you. There's a new season, new environment, new friendships, new friend groups, whatever it is. New. New for you. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Walk Heavy channel. Over here is all gas, no brakes. We're putting our foot on the enemy's neck and we're not letting up. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your love, your support. Continuing to show up each and every single time, y'all, that I show up. I don't know if you all been sowing seeds or not. There's some crazy stuff going on behind the scenes with my Cash App and all of that. So y'all bear with me if you have. I don't know. If not, keep rocking because it's all good. Don't feel pressured about none of that, y'all. I'm telling you. God is providing for you and me. Whoever I'm speaking to, God is providing for you and me. Man will not give you what you need. God is going to give it to you. Even though it come from man, it's going to be from God's hand. Period. You're rising above the foolishness. You're rising above the games. You're rising above the deceit. You're rising above people trying to make you get off your course, try to get you rocked up, tied up, tangled up in their mess. You're rising above that. And even though you were in the season where you felt like you were good, now all of a sudden you're not. Listen, baby, I'm telling you, do not get discouraged right now. Do not get discouraged. Whoever I'm talking to, it's now a season for you to sit back and really evaluate. Evaluate, who am I? What do I want to do? How do I want to show up? How do I want my life to look? Some of you have sat back and you've watched everybody else live their life. You watched everybody else get married. You watched everybody else win. You watched everybody else and you clap for them. You may have wanted the same things. You wanted the vehicle. You wanted the house. You wanted the husband, the wife, the picket fence, the dog, all of that. You wanted that. And one season you had it. Or one season you thought you had that mate. You thought you had that true lover. And they ended up being a joker. This individual came in, gave you their heart, but it wasn't their full heart. They gave you a piece of their heart and it looked good. It felt good, but it was only for a short time. They wasn't there for a long time, baby. They was there for a good time. Took you on a joyride, treated you like you were an option. Then all of a sudden, you know what? God said, that ain't nothing happening with that. Let me break you off from that. And in the moment you didn't have nothing else to give, not even your body to this individual, they took off. They didn't want nothing else to do with you. These individuals were fake from the beginning. They got pigs flying around everywhere. They don't know if they coming or going, but yet they sitting up on cloud 9 in the Lulu land, serving you up absolutely nothing. Here you are with your abundant self given to this person, man or female, giving yourself away to them. That's exactly what depleted you, sir, ma'am. Your mama and your grandmother depleted you, running you around town, doing the absolute most, stealing your peace and your time and your energy from your children, from your spouse, from what God is calling you to do. Your children constantly bugging you. Yes, you love them. Yes, you're supposed to be there with them, but at a certain age, you got to cut them off and let them fly on their own. Let them figure it out on their own. Those sometimes can be used as a pawn, as something to keep you wrapped up, tied up, and tangled. And I'm not saying y'all drop your kids off and leave them. No. What I'm telling you is that something has depleted your cup. Something has depleted your spirit. Something has depleted you. And you were at a season where you had it, where you felt powerful, you felt strong, you felt motivated, you felt like you could do it. And you are going to do it. I'm coming to encourage you, to tell you, you are rising, baby, above all of that. Above the deceit, the man, the woman that came in dressed up, looking good like they had it all together when they knew they were coming to take you down. I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to somebody. You took that leap of faith on that person. They asked you, could they borrow the $2,000? And you said, yeah. No, you may not have needed it back right away, but it's still your money. In the moment they took it from you, that put you in the pit because you thought you would be able to get it back from them. Not only did it put you in the pit, but now you done fell out with your cousin, with your sister, with your brother, with the lover, whoever you gave the money to. Fell out with them. That caused a whole bunch of chaos in your life because you're a loving person. You want everybody to be happy. You don't have time to be combative with those who you love. They don't love you like that, though. I got to say it just like that. And not to try to trigger nobody, but these individuals are users, abusers. And when you had it, they was good. Now you don't have it. They don't have nothing to give you and nothing to say to you. They want to see exactly how you going to come up and come out. They want to see just how you're going to do it. You have been a teacher to these individuals for so long, secretly. You have been a light to them for so long, secretly. They'll ask you your opinions. They'll come and talk to you about their relationships. They'll come and tell you how their children doing X, Y, Z because they want to know what you think. They want you to know that they got a new outfit and show you what they got on because they want your opinion, your validation. They've always seen you as the light. They've always seen you as competition. They've always seen you as the leader of the family, of the group, whatever it may be. Always. They didn't want to acknowledge it, or they wanted to just use you for what they could get. In the moment you didn't have it, they didn't have it. That's funny how that worked. When you don't have it, don't nobody else have it. That's kind of crazy to me. But when you got it, these individuals, let me say something. Sometimes people have it too. They have it, you got it, but they'll take it from you. They'll pretend like they don't have it just to take it from you. They know they got what they need. They got the money. They got all they need. Yet they come and still take from you. Deceit, manipulation, liars. wanting to put you in that pit to see how you're going to come out. And if you're going to come out, they'll do this to you, and then they'll circle the block to come back and see if what they said, what they did, how they treated you is working. But this time when they come around, the dust going to meet them right at the door. And when it all clears out, you're going to be standing there looking at them with your hand on your hip, talking about dun, 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 dun. Captain Save a Hoe. I'm going to say it just how I feel it. Just how I feel it. Take it up with who? God. Because people look at you and they think they got you, baby, in the pit. They think they got you tied up, wrapped up. But I'm telling you, you are rising. You are rising above that. You are rising above their opinions, their box that they put you in. You rising. They can't hold you down in this season no more. They can't talk about you just because you don't have it. Your spirit now is being healed. Your spirit now is being motivated. Your spirit now is being cleansed. You are now getting the strength you need to get back on your feet. And when I'm telling you, whoever I'm talking to, when you do, remember the ones who overlooked you when you didn't have it. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are a person of light. I said that before. You are a person of light. You're meant to share your light. You're meant to be a person who's walking in abundance. You're meant to be a person who not only sits on a throne, but you look out to other people and you look out for other people. God put you in a certain position at a certain time, wherever you were before or wherever you're headed to, because God knows that when you get in that position, you're going to help those that need it. And you were doing it before. When you had it, you were helping people that needed it. But you gave it to something or someone that you should not have. And that put you in a certain position that you may not be used to. It may have made you really uncomfortable. Somebody may feel uncomfortable now by saying no. No, I cannot take this person, that place, this place. No, I cannot give you this money. No, I cannot sit on the phone and listen to your woes. No, I can't do that right now. Somebody feel bad or uncomfortable about that. Your light is meant to be shared, but you need to know when to withdraw too. Because if you keep giving, when you look around, your account is going to be in the negative. So you don't have nothing to give to yourself, to your people, to your children, to your job. Nothing. That's how individuals want you to be. When you always feel abundant and happy and loving and kind and peaceful and all that, some people hate it. They absolutely hate it. And these are the ones that we love. So they will never outright just kick you in the gut, never outright just put the kick me sign on the back of your back. They will never do that. It's going to be subtle ways that they do it. Subtle ways to keep you tied up in them. Spending hours on the phone talking about them. In the moment you say, you know what, Greg or Gary did XYZ, done cut the yard and all the grass gone, child. Do you understand? That done made me mad because I done put my flowers out there and this man done ran over my flowers. You just trying to have a conversation with your girlfriend, so you think. With your sister, so you think. They could care less. If the conversation ain't about them, they don't care nothing about what you got to say. That's how they keep you wrapped up, tied up in them. Every time you want to share your piece, share your story, share your woes, it's like, they don't have the time or the day. They want you to feel like that, to constantly be giving to them. I told you, you are a person of light. So the first person they think about calling, pouring their woes onto is you. It's you. And now, you need to tell this individual, these people, no, I cannot talk today. Or when you see the phone call, pick up, listen, send them a quick text. I'll call you back. You call them back when you need to call them back, when you want to call them back. You get to choose who gets to be in your circle in this season. As you build yourself back up mentally, physically, emotionally, you get to choose who get to sit next to you, who get to eat at your table, who get your time, attention, love, affection. Because this new person, this new version of you, listen, baby, will be a no nonsense kind of person. No nonsense. Yes, you will be loving. Yes, you're kind. Yes, you're giving. But you know now. And when you know better, you do better. You don't keep putting your money into pigs. Pigs never get enough. They sit around all day and eat slop. That's why they're so big. That's how these individuals are. They take whatever, any kind of gossip that you have, that's what they want to hear. That's why they call you up. They talking about everybody on the job, everybody in the bloodline. Listen, if they talking about these people, you better know they talking about you. You ain't special to them. There's nothing special about you when it comes to somebody who's a gossiper, somebody who's insecure, somebody don't know who they are. They'll sit on the phone, sit on the job, sit wherever, and talk about other people all day long. All day. Because they refuse to look at their own situations, their own lives, their own jobs, whatever they got going on. They know they don't have barely nothing, so they rather talk about somebody else. All day I got to keep saying that because somebody wasting their life gossiping about other people is getting them absolutely nowhere. It make them feel good for a moment. And you are the one they talking about. And every time they talk about you and they come back and circle the block, you doing better every single time. They looking for you to keep being in the pit, keep talking about what was, keep saying, I was hurt, I was this and that. But every time now they circle the block, baby, and the ashes under your feet, they're going to see that you really are that one, that you really are that powerful, that you really can bounce back. You don't need them, you don't need her, you don't need him. You can do it on your own. And you're going to make it look good, baby. You're doing it right now with a smile. You're doing it right now with grace. You're doing it right now knowing whose you are and who you are. Whoever I'm talking to, you may be male, female. You may have a black cat. I got to say that. Maybe you just like cats. But you're surrounded around love. You're surrounded around light, even if it's just from the Most High. Even if it's just from God. That's what's keeping you in that road, regardless of the chaos around you or was around you. Again, I gotta say it. You are the light. You are the leader. God put you in that position to be the light and the leader. Wherever you are, wherever you're headed, whatever you had going on, but somebody somewhere felt triggered by that. Triggered by your wand, triggered by your blessings, triggered by your abundance, triggered by the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you show up, triggered. So here they are with their stick beating you down. Y'all in the same position, yet they want to beat you down. Beat you down. They got $20, you got $20. Some kind of way God done gave you strategy. It taught you how to expand your 20. You know how to invest it and make it look like something. You done created a whole meal. You and your family sitting up eating peas and rice and chicken and all kind of stuff for days. Y'all done froze y'all meat. Y'all good with them little $20. Yet this individual mad because they took their $20 and they ran off to Steak and Shake. They ran off to wherever trying to make it look like they got it with their friends, with their boo, with their crew. And you over here being wise about yours. You know what it looked like not to have and to have. So even when you don't have it, you still make it look good, baby. Because you rising above the chaos, above the ashes, above the drama, above them talking about you buying your, what is it, y'all, that pick 5 or pick something when you get the 5 packs of meat for $20, whatever it is. You did what you had to do and you doing what you got to do for you and yours, and it still look good. You still make it look easy. You still got the light going on around you. Some of you still showing up, smiling, giving to these people that you know done snaked you, done talked about you, mistreated you. That's what's making them mad. Because they keep circling the block, trying to figure out how they're going to get you down, how they're going to make you feel less than, and you keep rising. You keep rising. You keep shining. And you're going to keep doing it because this is not your first rodeo. Again, you are a person, you know what it feels like not to have. So when you don't have it, you know how to withdraw and make it look good and feel good for you. You're living a comfortable life. It's not what it used to be, but baby, you still good. And you're going to be even better, whoever I'm talking to. You're going to rise above all this foolishness. Or you're on your way. You've already doing it. Y'all know whenever you start doing better, being better, the devil always going to show up. The devil is always going to show up to steal, kill, and destroy. And that's what some individuals have done or are trying to do to you before you can even get back on your feet, before you can even get your new bag, before you can even get your new boo, before you can even realize who you truly are. Because whatever happened before, if God allowed you to be broken down, baby, that was not you. That was not it. That was not the marriage. That was not your person. Whoever it was, listen, God allowed that stuff to be wiped away because now that true you is about to rise, shine, baby. Shine, baby, shine, baby, shine. And somebody mad about it. They want to come and steal your peace. They want to come and steal your joy. They want to come and steal your time because they know if you get too far ahead of them, baby, listen, I saw a sign yesterday that was like, if the farther you get or the bigger you grow, those that are not willing or want to go, listen, you start looking smaller to them. And I had to read it again because I'm like, I was thinking about it the opposite way. They look smaller to me, but no, it said when you start growing and elevating, you begin to look smaller to those who are still on that lower level. So even though you're rising, you're becoming, you feel abundant, you feel all of this, there's some people who want to break you down, keep you humble, make you feel like you're not all of that because they see you as small or they want you to believe that you're small. They want you to believe that. That's how they steal from you. I told you these are the ones that you love. And so you rising and you doing a little better and you trying to share with them your good news and they breaking you down. You telling them, you know what? I think I want to dance. Or you know what? I think I want to go back to school, whatever. And the moment you do, they start saying things like, that ain't a real career. That ain't that. Why would you go and do that right now? Not realizing this is a part of your healing. This is a part of your journey. This is a part of you becoming. It's a part of your story. So even if you try to do something different, God gonna reroute you right back to where you belong. That's what this is all about. You rising above that old mess, that old version of you, those old people. So even if you try to backtrack, even if you try to go and reconnect, even if you try to reach out to them, I'm telling you, that's going to put you right back where you were. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. These people are trying to pocket whatever it is you got going on. They want to pocket your money. They want to pocket your marriage. They want to pocket your character, whatever. Whatever it is, anything you got, they want it. Anything. Because you are a person who's of abundance, who's of light. These people know that about you. I told you they start looking at you like you're smaller. That's only because they want to humble you. Not that you're not doing the work. Not that they don't see you as the person that God created you to be. Not that you're not lovable or none of that. No. It's all an agenda of the enemy. To project, to put that on you, to make you feel like that. Because if they can reach you before you even step out the door, baby, then they got you. If the devil gets you before you can even get started, then he got you. So he think. Because again, whoever you are, you're rising above all of whatever they thought was going to happen to you. And now you're sitting, again, you had it. That make me itch. You had it. Whoever you are, male, female, you had it. Or you're going after it. But whatever is happening right now, you don't have a whole lot. And that is probably making you feel some type of way. But I'm telling you not to. Whoever you are divinely guided and connected to the Most High. So even if you walking in your bare feet, even if you got a few t-shirts and a few sweats, listen, baby, you're still rising. Even with your few sweats and your little t-shirts, you're still rising. You're still shining. You're still becoming, regardless of your age. Because that's another way that they'll beat you down subtly. You too old for that. You too old to start your new job, your new career, your new path. You're too old. Why would you give up all of this to go to that? Not realizing that your abundance is over there in that. Whatever that is. If it's shining shoes, that's where your abundance is. People don't understand how God has already created a path for you. All you got to do is walk it out. And sometimes when you're in that position where you're trying to figure out where your new path is, they'll talk about you. Act like you wandering around this earth aimlessly, with no purpose and all of that. These are the conversations that people have behind the scenes when they look at you, because you are a person that's divinely connected to the Most High, and He's constantly changing. So guess what? You're constantly changing. They look at you like your life is unstable. Not realizing you're the most stable one in the group, stable one on the job, stable one in the family, because no matter what goes around you, you still 10 toes down. They crumble when stuff happened to them. Call you up when stuff happened to them. Here you are with your little bit, yet they still ringing your phone, asking you, and then hang up and talk about you with other people. Intimidated, mad, pissed, don't know who they are, insecure people. Even if you walking barefoot, baby, let them stones be a reminder of who you are. A reminder of your strength. Every time your feet step on that stone, just remember just how powerful and anointed you are, because the next step, baby, gonna be your best move. You're rising above that foolishness, above whatever they had to say about you. And you looking good. The gray skies around you. There ain't nobody else around you. Nothing but the gray skies maybe right now. But guess what you're doing? Lightening up that place. You're lighting up that home. You're lighting up that job. You're lighting up that environment. You're lighting up that block. Wherever you are, you at the homeless shelter, you're putting a light in that place. You've been broken down now to a homeless shelter, and you know you got the next position. They done gave you your little voucher. You ready to get up out of there? Listen, baby, when you get to that next place, it's going to be all of that and some. And you've done what you needed to do wherever you were and wherever you are. Don't let nobody talk about your blessings. Let me say that. Don't let nobody talk about your blessings. If you went from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom and you celebrating that, do it. You want to have a housewarming for your apartment? Do it. You want to ride people around in your 1998 Toyota? Do it. So what, your radio don't work? So what, you got manual windows? Baby, you riding. You got gas to put in your car. You ain't riding here with an expensive car, but yet can't put no gas in it. Let them laugh and talk about you. They get mad because these are the people who are robbing Peter to pay Paul, trying to keep up with the Joneses. And get mad because you're comfortable in your little and you got so much peace about it. You can lay your head down and slob all you want to, and you get up the next day and you good. They hate it. They hate it. They hate it. Somebody thought that when you got to that place, when you went from that Benz or that big home to your apartment, that Benz to that Toyota, that boss position to now being an employee, however you want to call it. Listen, they thought that that was going to break you down. Whoever, whatever, however they treated you, they thought that was going to break you down. But when you spent the block with your little, it made it look like a lot. Oh my goodness. Baby, you the talk of the town right now. You the talk of the town right now. You the talk of the job right now. You're the talk of the family right now. Wanted to keep you wrapped up, blind to who you are. These people, individuals, wanted to keep you blind to who you are. So whatever you had before, however you was rocking before, they were able to control you with that. You may have gotten this abundance or gotten whatever you got because somebody gave it to you or somebody let you borrow it or somebody put you in a position to have it. And that's what they did. That was a control tactic. I'm talking to somebody. They gave it to you, put you in the position, whatever they did, however they did it, however love they kind of gave you. Listen, it was all for control. So yeah, you may have had it in one season, did it in one season. You may have been with the husband, wife in one season, and it looked good, felt good. But that person had the abundance, that person had the money, that person had the connects, and they held that over your head to keep you stuck, keep you stagnant, keep you in this position being controlled by them. Because they got the money, they got the connects, they got this and that. Wanted you to be blind to the fact that it was you who had the abundance. And so God wiped it out. Wiped them out, wiped you out, and showed you. You can still make it without these people, without this person, without this group, without whoever you thought you needed. These people were only sent to deplete you, to have you in bondage, to have you blind to the fact that you are that person. You are that one. You can be loved. They are people who are savages. They are savages. Family or not. It's all about your light. It's all about putting you in this space and place of being like you just cannot come up and come out. Afraid that you're going to beat them. This your sister, your brother, competing with you since a child. Now y'all grown and they feel like they still got to compete with you. Every single time you turn around, they asking you what you got going on, what's next for you. Not only do they want to sabotage it, but they want to go and do the same thing you doing. The exact same thing. And you like, dang, can I not have something to myself? Stop telling them about it. They don't care. They make it sound good for the moment. They'll sit up and encourage you and act like they care. Only to know your next move. Only to know what you got going on. Only to know how much you are hurting. Some people let me tell you something. Some people will dictate their lives off of your life. If you good, they got an attitude. So they'll call you up and they'll see just exactly how you feeling today. You answer the phone, you vibrant, you happy, you all of this. They get a whole attitude. Pissed. You pick up the phone or they come to your desk or you go to the house or whatever it is and you're not feeling good. You done got a flat tire. You maybe have a fender bender, whatever it is, and you tell them about it. Listen, baby, it makes them happy. It makes them completely happy. They could be having a rough day. But if you come in with your news and your news is bad, even if it's not as bad as theirs, if you just got some bad news and you tell them, it brings them joy. Some people dictate their lives off of yours. If you doing good, they feel bad. Because that's how they base their lives, their success. Because they see you as powerful. They see you as abundant. They see you as the one to be and to beat. It's always a competition. I told you to be your sister, your brother. I feel like somebody in the family has been in this cycle of competing with you. Every time you turn around, they're competing with you. You trying to make you a plate at the congregation, at the event, whatever it is. And here she come, here he come, trying to put on their shades, trying to wear their shortest shorts, trying to make sure their children get all the greens, all this foolishness. That's their job. They show up for that. They prepare themselves for days like that, for times like that. That remind me of that Kendrick Lamar song. I think that's the song. It was times like that, moments like that. He was just talking about it was moments where he just didn't have it. And he remembered when he didn't have it. But now he's circling the block in his new whip. The old environment in his new whip. People get mad about that. Your new whip again could be your 19. And I'm not saying nothing. I love Toyotas. This is just just an example, y'all. But what I'm trying to say is that it don't even have to be new. When you step in, whatever you step into, if it's a pair of old Goodwill pants, when you put them on your body, on your legs, you make it brand new. It's your energy. It's your spirit. It's your light. It's the way you rock it. You cut all your hair off, baby. You wear the hair. It don't wear you. You know that. People get mad. You can be completely bald. Yet you got people turning their heads, looking at you, approaching you. These are the same women, men, whoever that get mad about stupid stuff like that. Y'all can't even go out together because you getting all the attention and they got a whole attitude. They done ruined the night, ruined the event, ruined everything because they insecure. That you know how to rise above the chaos. You don't even have the money to go out. You making sure y'all get in before a certain time, but you dressed up feeling good at your way. It's about your energy. And so when you go out, people approach you because of that, not what you got on, and they cannot figure out what is it about you. Not realizing it's all the wounds that you've gone through, all the growth and all the heartaches and cries and tears and early mornings and late nights, taking care of kids by yourself. All of that is a part of you. That's your story. Never be ashamed of it. No matter what season you're in. Because we have an up and down. All of us. Nobody stays at the top all the time. Even the celebrities, they may have the money, but baby, look at them. They be killing themselves off. And I'm not talking about nobody because that's a sad situation. But they got the money. So it's not the money. It's this. It's this. Once you get that in check, baby, then you good. The money is just in addition. So if you get up to the top and the people try to humble you and bring you back down, because that's what they'll do. The moment they think they got control of you, they give you a little bit of your money. They done bought your records and all of that. The moment you get to the top, they got control of you and then try to wipe you out. They try to put this blackmail you and all kind of other stuff to humble you. But when you're solid, when you've gone through the fire, the trials, the tribulations, with or without the crew, with or without the following, with or without the people, God is going to make sure you still rise again. Because he taught you how to do it the first time. When you didn't have the following, when you didn't have the people, when you didn't have the love, he was showing you then. He's showing you right now, whoever I'm talking to, how to rise again. How to get on top again. So when you finally get to this new position, this new version, this new you, it will not matter who serve you, who don't serve you, who give you money, who don't give you money, who follow you, who don't follow you. None of that will matter. You're going to be solid with or without that. That's why we go through what we go through, because it's all a test. It's all to get us in the position we need to be in. And so when we get there, we're solid. Regardless of the ashes and the chaos and the people who's already in position that don't want us to be in position, don't want us to sit in the same rooms with them, don't want us to eat at the same table. You're about to be put in a situation, in a position, in an environment that you didn't ask for, but God has already qualified you for, and some people won't like it. Those who you share the same seats with, those who you share the same space with, those who you rub shoulders with, these individuals not going to like it. I feel it right now. They're going to hate that you're in a space that they thought you would never be in. They thought you would never be in that corporate position. They thought you would never be standing up there with them going on a couple's trip. They thought you would never be a part of the community, whatever it is. Here you are with your big smile, in your little bit of whatever you got, but it's yours. And you flaunting it like it's a trophy, like it's all of that. And your energy, and your essence, and your character is making the people mad. Mad. Tell them, take it up with God. Take it up with the Most High. I got to get out of here. It was just 44 on the timer, y'all. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to keep going. That's it. I'm going to stop it right there. We'll keep riding on with something. I don't know if it's going to be a continuation of this or what, but you're rising. Whoever you are, you're rising. We are rising daily, y'all. Whether we know it or not, it's a daily battle. When you decide to do better and be better, when you decide to love on you, when you decide to, go on this me journey, we fight daily. to keep our minds where it needs to be, keep our bodies where they need to be. Because y'all listen, that flesh, I'm telling you, and it ain't even, let me say this, y'all. I can't dictate who sleep with who and how y'all do whatever. But when you decide you're going to save yourself, or you decide, you know what, I don't want to just give myself to just anybody, baby, that thing gets crazy. It gets real out here. And so the moment you decide to do that, people automatically feel like you think you all that. Because you care about your spirituality, or you care about your body, or you care about who you want to sleep with, or you care about whatever. That don't mean you don't feel what you feel. Let's keep it 100. Whoever I'm speaking to, baby love, every day, be intentional. Whatever you said you was going to do it, but be intentional about it daily. Because you have to. Your future depends on it. Your people depending on it. Your children depending on it. You are depending on you now, not them. You depending on you. You're your own hero. Stop waiting on somebody to come save you. You are that. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Again, thank you for your PayPal's, Cash App, super thanks. Thank y'all for just being here, sharing this time with me, especially if you made it this far. Y'all really rocking with me, and I appreciate it. I love y'all, and until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.